Hi, my babies. Hi, my babies. Hi. And I am back with another message. The irony, it is 1:11 and there is a plane flying overhead. So today's message is pay attention to your dreams and people's true intentions. Now, this message came to me a month ago, I want to say. But when they send me messages they want me to give, I don't always drop them immediately. It's because I'm waiting for further instruction. So we just had the summer solstice. We just had the full moon, and both of them spoke about your intuition being heightened. And when you are in alignment with like the energetic energy that's going on in the universe and things of that nature, you tend to pick up on things quicker before they actually come in. Okay? So I definitely told y'all up under this full moon, your dreams would be very, very strange. They would be lucid, they would be vivid, and to pay attention because they're either sending you a confirmation or a warning in your dreams. So a month ago, I had this weird dream. And it was lucid as fuck. Okay, it was. And in the dream, I can't even tell you where I was. It looked like a house, but it looked like a old school diner at the same time. And this lady was sitting in the kitchen, but it was a booth. And it was a window behind her. And on the table, she had a Ouija board. So, remember I told y'all about the dream about the lady I know that she went to church, came home from church, took a nap, and when she had a dream during that nap, it was this lady that was sitting at a table in this dark room, but the light was on the lady, but the rest of the room was pretty much dark. And she had a crystal ball, and she was summoning her to the table, and that's because she was going to kill her in her sleep. And she was like, I don't know why, but I kept, walking towards the table. Then her guardian angel dropped down, told her who he was, and he pulled out his sword because he was protecting her. Because she wasn't aware that she was in another dimension. She's not aware of spirituality at all. So she didn't understand that the person at the table was trying to kill her, and her guardian angel swooped in to save her. Okay? This dream was very similar to that one. Except for I was aware. You will get to a certain point where you are more aware when you're actually in your dreams, and you'll start realizing that your dreams aren't just, thoughts that you pushed in the back of your head. They're actually things that are happening. Like I said, either a warning or a confirmation. So I walk up to the table, and once again, I didn't want to, but I felt something pulling me to the table. And she looked like a lady I knew, but at the same time, I could tell she wasn't in her real form. So that's a sign right there that you have, I've been telling y'all, snakes in your garden, snakes in your life, people around you that have on false masks. That's also been the message, I believe, in the weekend reading. It spoke about people having false masks and whatnot around you. And there's another airplane. They're saying pay attention. So when I walked up to the table, I didn't walk all the way up to it. I left some space between me and her. And that's how I am in real life. Give me 6 feet, okay? Give me 6 to 10 feet. You ain't got to walk all the way up on me. So she had a turban on, and I could tell when I looked in her eyes, like she was evil. And she looked right at me with this smirk on her face, like, oh yeah, I'm about to get this bitch. And she was like, I have a Ouija board. And I looked right at her. And I said, I don't give a fuck, bitch. And then I walked off and the dream ended. Something told me that would not be the end of that. Okay? That was a clear sign somebody was putting witchcraft on me. Somebody wanted to be able to control my life. Somebody is trying to stop my future from happening. And it's the same thing for some of y'all. That's why this message about pay attention to the energy that you have around you keeps coming up. That's why they keep telling me to tell y'all, pay attention to your dreams and also people's true intentions. Some of y'all have had some pain. They're saying since spring has started, since 2024 has started, since the winter back in 2023 started. You have experienced certain pains from Christmas to now. Some of it was old pains that was brought up. Some of it is new pains that were triggered by old pains. They're saying it is time to sever those connections. Okay? Pay attention. Some of y'all You got people moving real foul around you. I'm trying to tell you, because I kept hearing backstabbers by the OJs. Some of this is old beef I'm hearing. Some of this is issues that people have had with you for years. Grudges people have been holding against you for years. They're saying some of these people might be stepping their shit up. They might be getting into witchcraft. People you may not have known to be into witchcraft, they might be getting into witchcraft now. Because they're angry and they're emotionally unstable and they feel like, oh, I gotta get this motherfucker. Pay attention to people's conversations. Pay attention to people's movements, to people's facial expressions. I told you, that lady had just left from church. Came home and took a nap. Okay? It could be somebody that you just so happen to meet in public and they feel like, oh, you crossed me, or oh, you know, you did something to wrong me, so I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna put a curse on you. They're saying, use your discernment right now, boo. Like I tell y'all, it's a difference between history and loyalty. I told y'all, some of these might be old grudges people have been holding for years. And they're never going to say it to your face. Like I said on that family meeting, anybody got an issue with me, you got till Monday to email me. I got not one email. But yet everybody got a problem, though. That is not your problem to fix, my love. That is not your problem to fix. So pay attention. Okay? Protect your neck, like they say. I understand there is a difference between also time and intentions. You can meet somebody today and they could change your life. You can know somebody for years and they not have the right intentions. Pay attention to people's intentions, y'all. Especially the new people coming into your life as well. Okay? Don't be so quick. Okay, learn from mother. Don't be so quick to give people titles. They gotta earn that shit. And I'm so loving and giving, honey. I just want to love on everybody. Just save the world. Save the animals, you know. And there's nothing wrong with having a good heart. But just because your love might remain the same, don't mean everybody else's will. And that's why they keep telling y'all to pay attention to people's intentions. Okay? Because like I tell y'all, words lie. Energy doesn't. Pay attention to their energy. Okay? Pay attention to their energy. If they do not add value, then their presence makes no sense. They don't motivate you, inspire you, encourage you, uplift you. They're there when you need, you know, a sounding board or someone to lean up against. Then what the fuck do you need them for? If they're not adding any type of value to your life, what do you need them for? And that even goes to my creatives, my brand builders, my entrepreneurs. Okay, because everyone always likes to speak about customer service, but that also applies to customers as well. You don't have to hold on to toxic customers or to toxic clients. Because if God sent those, God, you better believe God gonna send some more. Okay? And this is the message for everybody. Stop holding on to what is familiar. Stop holding on to what feels quote unquote safe or what seems, you know, fun. Is it fun when you're constantly being injected with someone else's toxins? While I was on my mini vacation, I posted a short up and it was a lady and a man sitting like on a stage, and the lady asked the man, she was like, how much disrespect am I supposed to take from a friend or a family member? And the man said it so quick. He said, how much poison do you take until you die? Some of y'all don't even realize that these people are energy killers. They're slowly killing you. That's why you always feel stressed, or when you get off the phone with them, something don't feel right, or, you know, they're saying, pay attention, honey. Because people could come in, they could be the life of the party. But if the life of the party is slipping something in your drink to harm you later, is that really your friend? You better pay attention. Now, I wasn't going to speak about this, but they told me go ahead and speak about this, okay? And this goes back to paying attention to people's true intentions. I have told y'all there were 3 snakes I kicked out. Y'all knew about the first one. The other 2 was making your headache and Bucci. Okay? Now, the reason why they got me speaking on this is because the last 2 people I mentioned, they're great on the surface, But below the surface, they did not have good intentions for me. You don't talk about somebody or take shots at somebody that's helping you for free. That's giving you knowledge, giving you the healing. I'm talking about I'm getting visions, doing free mediumships, all type of stuff. Bucci was only here for a month. Making Your Headache been here for some years. Both had to go. Wish them both the best. Said a prayer for both of them. I'm done with the situation. But just because somebody says I love you or acts like they love you, honey, we call those energetic leeches. They don't have good intentions, though. And it might not be something. See, this is the other thing you got to realize. It might not be intentional. Because they might not know they are that way. It might not be intentional, honey. It is 123. Everything happens for a reason. I lied to you not. Before I started recording this, the last song I listened to was Order My Steps. Some of y'all feel like, oh, because I sacrificed for this person, or because I did for this person, I got shorted. No, it's a such thing as the law of karma. It's very similar to the law of attraction. What you put out gonna come back to you. So be intentional about it. They've been speaking a lot about intentions last week. Be intentional with your thoughts. Be intentional with your emotions. Be intentional with your energy. Be intentional with your time. Be intentional with your connections. Because just because somebody can make you laugh or somebody might be a fun time. Alcohol is a fun time too. Tell your ass get drunk and get behind the wheel, Justin Timberlake. There is a such thing as indulging too much in something. Be more intentional and make sure that you are paying attention. They are speaking to you right now. Make sure that you are paying attention. Like I tell y'all, there is no such thing as coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. Instead of holding grudges against people, holding grudges against you, or being mad at people that are mad at you, how about we elevate? How about we release it? How about we let it go? You can't stop the enemy from coming at you, especially when you're one of the chosen ones or you have a purpose. You can't stop people from being evil, because we got to remember, everybody ain't built the same and everybody ain't on the same frequency. But what you can control is your actions, your response. That's what you can control. Like I always tell y'all, you are the God of your life. Be an eagle and not a crow, y'all. It's time to elevate. I know times might be trying in different sectors of your life. Money might be straight, but you might be falling out with your family left and right. Okay? Your family situation might be straight, but you might be having a hard time in school. Like, it's so many different things, and there's another airplane. Make sure that you elevate and know that no matter who comes up against you, who has crossed you, who has done you wrong, who might try to go out there and trash your name with false information, you can always rise above it and you can always come up out that situation. Don't get mad. Don't get upset because you were doing what you felt was right in your heart at the point in time for other people. It just shows your character and it shows theirs, sweetheart. Because who fucks over good people other than a hurt person? And that's what you got to understand. Hurt people hurt people. So don't hold on to the grudges, the anger, the resentment, the sadness, because all that's doing is injecting more toxins into you. It is time to release yourself. It is time to rise above it. Okay? You can't go back and change the past. You can't make nobody change their heart. But what you can do is control what you do. Control what you focus on. And like I said earlier, one thing you cannot get back is time. Because time is irreplaceable. So, we're going to be more intentional, more in tune with our intuition, and we're going to be more focused. Stop wasting your time, baby. Especially if you see people for who they are. Especially if they're showing you people for who they are. They keep sending you all these signs and confirmations and warnings. Pay attention. And ask them to order your steps. Because one thing for sure and for certain that I know in my 33 years of living, the one guarantee, the one loyal person, the one rider that you definitely always got no matter how far you go out is them higher ups. It's them higher ups. Pay attention. Okay? Be an eagle and not a crow. And be intentional with your time. Love you, babies. Mwah.